Hello, everybody, and welcome to a special edition of Jam Central here at the Bakersfield Californian. I'm Californian sports editor Zach Ewing, and we are here with 4 members of the Bakersfield Jam ready to give us March Madness edition of Jam Central. They're going to pick games for you. So if you haven't filled out your brackets yet, here is hints from the professionals, because these guys all played in various stages of March Madness. We actually have a pretty good mix here. Jarrell McNeil played 4 years in March Madness, as did Casey Prather over there, third from the left.
You got 4 years too?
Yeah.
I got one.
Oh, yeah, and Adrian Thomas 1 year. Casey, you made the Final Four last year.
It was Elite Eight, and then the Final Four.
Final Four, and then Xavier Munford of Rhode Island, Rhode Island, no years, but hey, that's a perspective too of how hard it is to get there. Maybe.
Shouts out to Rhode Island. Shouts out to.
Fight hard.
Y'all fight hard.
Yeah, fight.
So, Jarrell, we'll start with you. 4 years, made the second round, I think, twice. Some heartbreakers in there, some highs, some lows. What's the NCAA tournament pressure cooker like?
I mean, for me, it was always the most exciting time of year, but at the same time, for college basketball players, the most stressful. Pretty much everything that you've been doing since Midnight Madness all the way up until that point is kind of like it all goes into those last couple of weeks of the season, starting with like the conference tournaments, and from that point on, it just is like a snowball effect. It just starts rolling. It doesn't really stop. But I know for me, it was some heartbreaking losses, but.
I remember one you were in. It was a weird. I hate to bring up a bad memory, but your senior year, it was a weird game.
Bring it up.
Talk to me.
Weird things with a different guy shooting free throws, and somebody stepped on the baseline inbounding the ball and stuff. All kinds of things happened in that game.
That was my last year. We had a dude faked. I ain't gonna say he faked. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know whether he's really hurt or not, but he did check right back in. He acted like he was hurt. They let one guy come off the bench and shoot the free throws, made both put us down 2.
Spinal.
Inbound the ball. Getting ready to catch it on the inbound, come around. My teammate stepped on the line, on the baseline.
Done. Your season over.
Career over.
That's the hard part.
Spinal.
I mean, look, Kentucky's 34-0. They could lose. They're not going to lose Thursday, but they could lose Saturday, and that's it.
Exactly.
That's it. How about you, Adrian? What's your 1 year? I think in Miami, right?
We did 1 year, but see the difference between I was hurt, but I was a key pivotal point of the bench. I was that guy that year.
Key cheerleader.
I was the guy with the towel. I had me an ESPN top 10 with just the towel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I tore my ACL that year, but it was definitely great watching Jack McClinton. Shouts out to Jack McClinton too. You know, he was doing his thing that year, man. We played Patty Mills, beat them boys, St. Mary's, in the first round, and then played Harvard's Texas and lost to them by 3. You know, at the end, but it was in Little Rock, Arkansas. It was definitely great though, man. Had great fans out there, had a good fan base, and it was a lot of fun for me. But yeah, I'm definitely an NIT guy.
You know more about the NIT than NCAA.
Yeah, I know a lot.
There's nothing wrong with the NIT. Those are good teams too.
Shouts out to the NIT too.
Not invited,
but we'll take it though. There's only 4 teams playing at the end You know,
that's a good point. True.
Yeah,
that's true. I think what you can see from you guys, these are lifelong memories. I mean, that was some years ago, AT, and you remember it like it was last year.
Yeah, definitely. I'll never forget that, man. I had a great time out there.
So, Casey, you played more March Madness games than anybody here.
Yeah,
Elite Eight 3 times, and then break through to the Final Four last year. Yeah. What do you most remember about it?
Just the heartbreak of not going to the Final Four each of those 3 years. We had every opportunity to make it, and we always come up short. But to go out Final Four my last year was like the best experience I could ever ask for.
The Final Four is a whole other animal, isn't it?
Yeah, totally different. Totally different.
I've been to a couple. It's like its own world in an arena.
Yeah, it's
great. Xavier will ask you, I mean, conference tournaments, it's almost like its own world too. I mean, because you have that dance bid, and both times your Rhode Island teams weren't great teams, but you have that second chance at the end of the year, and it's the opposite of a favored team that could lose in one day. You catch fire, your season keeps going.
Yeah, we going into the tournament. That was basically our only hope, was to just catch fire and be one of those teams that make an upset and just surprise teams. But unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. But it was still a great experience playing at the Barclays Center my last year, and it was a great feeling. I knew that playing in the big tournament would have been an even more great feeling. But
how much do you guys, now that you're all pros, how much do you follow March Madness? I mean, are you more of fans now? Are you still paying attention? Or are you too busy?
I'm gonna answer that first. I think it goes by how far removed you are from the school. I probably can speak on. I bet you Casey and X are following a little college basketball a little more than me and Jarrell are. We still watch it and still follow it, but I really don't know any of the guys at Miami like that right now. So it's kind of hard to. We really haven't sat down and actually had a conversation with any of the new freshmen or even sophomores or juniors on the team. So I still follow and I still root for my team, but I don't really watch that much.
If we not playing, I really don't need to see that much.
Yeah.
And right now, we not playing. So what's coming on tonight?
How about you, Casey? The alma mater's not in it this year, but I mean, did you follow their season and stuff?
Yeah, I got close personal ties with each one of the guys, so I mean, I followed it every game.
Live and die.
Yeah, live and die
Why your
for the
hat
fan
moving?
regardless.
Why your hat moving?
Huh?
Fedora.
Why your hat moving?
It's a fedora. Fedora's move.
Fedora's move. Come on now.
You didn't know that?
Yeah.
They got legs.
Yeah, you didn't see?
Jarrell, you watch Marquette a lot still? You still follow them in March Madness?
I still watch. I follow them pretty closely, but like I said, they it's been a tougher year to watch.
Good
but,
night, good luck, Mark. Xavier.
still-
Let's go to Xavier.
I still check them out. I love you boys.
Rhode Island made the NIT this year, Xavier. You were only there 2 years,
the
but that
basketball
alma
team,
mater
Rhode
is strong ties.
Oh yeah, the years I was there, it was just a rebuilding year, new coach and stuff like that. So I was just part of the rebuilding process. And then last year I was only graduated senior last year. But this year they're doing well. They're in NIT playing right now against Iona, and I think they're winning.
Tough game.
Definitely winning
Shouts
right
out
now.
He's
Dylan.
getting signals from the back.
Shouts out to
here.
Dylan.
Shouts out to Iona.
Busk.
Yeah.
Giving us signals on what's
All-time
going
stats.
on
So
with
it's
this.
Shouts
got
out
to be
to
said,
Iona.
we got 5 people in this room. Our alma maters are out of the tournament, didn't make it. I'm a Missouri guy. That's why I remember that game, Jarrell.
Oh,
I wasn't there at the
you
time,
didn't
though.
tell me
No, I
that.
wasn't there.
I'll tell you. You want to hear another funny story?
All right.
So after that year, I threw out a first pitch at a White Sox game. Huge White Sox fan.
Okay.
Mark Burley was still a pitcher. He's a Missouri guy.
Oh, no. Hey, you
One
threw
of the
down 30 on us in that game, by the way.
It wasn't enough though. I needed like 33.
33.
I didn't even get the what hurt the most. I didn't get the chance to get the last attempt to get 33. But it was a good game though. Really good game.
Okay, so my point is, anyway, we're all objective here. We don't have rooting interest. So let's pick the tournament, guys.
Get it?
Okay.
That's true.
Anybody going to take TBD over Kentucky?
No sir.
Who's TBD?
To be determined.
I know, but
I know
That
who
would
that
be-
is.
that
I
would
want to
be-
know. They ain't even gonna put the names on.
Don't matter.
That's tomorrow night. That would be the North Florida Osprey, best nickname in college basketball, or the Robert Morris. I don't know what they are.
Shouts out to North Florida too. That's the only Florida team that made it.
think so.
Hold it down.
Hold it
Stop
down.
it. You're not even from Florida.
But I went 4 years.
guy-
I think we're just gonna all say Kentucky.
Yeah, I don't think we need to talk too much about that one.
I'm gonna
Talk
write
to
that
me
down.
when we get to second. Let's talk when we get to the second
Well,
round.
That'd be 35-0 for UK. All right, Cincinnati, Purdue.
See, now this is when it gets a little tricky. I haven't watched much of Purdue. I haven't watched any of Purdue, so I don't know. I'm gonna step back on this one.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Purdue. Purdue will beat Cincinnati.
All right, Jarrell likes
I
Purdue.
think they had a pretty good year in the Big Ten.
We got a big guy inside.
Yeah.
Freshman.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Matt Payne's still the head coach there?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout out to Coach Payne. Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I'm gonna go with Cincinnati. One of my close friends plays with them,
I like it.
so I'm gonna shout out to Cincinnati.
Casey, break the tie for us, man.
I can't go with the young boy on this one. I'm gonna go with Purdue.
All right,
go,
so
boy.
we picked Purdue. I got my bracket right.
Whatever
here. I
X
got
say,
Purdue
you
also.
gotta
the
go with
bracket
the
you just go opposite. You'll probably get a opposite.
Opposite X, whatever.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go Purdue too. Write mine down.
West Virginia and Buffalo. There's a 12 that beats a 5 every single year.
That ain't gonna be
That's
the
not
one.
the one.
Not the case.
Not a Bob Huggins.
Definitely
Next.
I'm going with Buffalo.
But I
Good
like
luck.
it.
Coach Bob, man, that's my guy.
You got the wrong Bob.
Bob Hurley.
Xavier goes
If
against.
it ain't Huggins though. It ain't
Coach
Huggins.
Bob Hurley, man.
I got West Virginia, although I do think they need to be on lookout. Casey, what do you think?
Bob Hurley, coach
say-
of
you
Buffalo.
say
Oh, I
Buffalo?
didn't know that. I didn't know that was Bob Hurley.
Yeah, Coach Bob Hurley.
That's right.
Still
yeah.
ain't
You
Huggins.
go with Buffalo?
I like Bobby
Buffalo?
Hurley though. One of my
Shouts
favorite
out,
players.
shouts out to
Virginia.
Hurley.
West Virginia.
West
Okay,
Virginia.
I think majority says West
St.
Virginia
John's.
there. All right, Maryland
Anthony's.
only got a 4 seed. They finished second in the Big Ten now. Valpo. Shout out to my mom's alma mater, Valpo. All right.
Shout out to his
I'm,
mom.
I'm gonna go with Maryland. They rolling. I like that dude. What's his name? Wells is his name.
I forget his name.
Real athletic.
Yeah,
Real
I
athletic
can't
dude.
think of his
super
name.
athletic kid.
I don't know his name, man. Shouts out to you though. You are definitely probably gonna be a first rounder. It's looking
Yeah,
like.
I'm a
Doing your
roll.
thing.
I'm a roll with Maryland. Although I think that's gonna be a close game, a lot closer than people think.
Valpo slows it down, makes it for a close game. What do you guys think over here?
Valpo's
Yeah, I'm
always
definitely
tough.
going to go with Maryland.
All right.
I guess I'm gonna go with them on this one.
Okay,
Maryland.
Maryland's the pick. Okay, so we don't have to
might
switch
go
too much. Let's do the second
this
round.
one,
So we have Kentucky versus Purdue. Go back up there for a sec, John. Let's go ahead and pick the rest of these. Kentucky versus Purdue in the second round.
I got to keep it rolling on that Kentucky.
No upsets here.
No.
36.
I
and
got Purdue.
0. Ooh.
I called it.
Why is that?
Second round. Kentucky is ripe for a loss, and I really think it's just gonna come down to some team. I really think this is what is gonna happen. Some teams gonna zone them. They're not gonna be making a ton of shots from the outside, and and other teams gonna be making all their shots. Happens every year in March Madness.
does happen.
Maybe tonight.
All right, Jarrell McNeil calls it Purdue over Kentucky, but I think majority says Kentucky,
Yeah.
so we'll move them on. Okay, West Virginia versus Maryland. That'd be a good one.
I'm going to go with Maryland on that one.
I'm gonna still go with Maryland. I've watched a little bit of West Virginia games. They be shaky sometimes.
Okay, so that's
Keyword
2 for
shaky.
Maryland. What do you think, Jarrell?
I say West Virginia. I'm going West Virginia. Gonna beat Maryland. Second
Xavier?
round.
He's a Big
taking
East guy.
Maryland.
I expect
You're taking Maryland too. Okay, so we got 3 for Maryland. I take West Virginia, but we got 3 for Maryland, so that's our majority. Okay, so Maryland versus Kentucky in the Sweet 16.
I'm going Kentucky.
I'm still rolling with Kentucky. It's not time
Yeah,
yet. Athleticism going to take
we got
it.
Kentucky. Jarrell,
They already out on my bracket,
Yeah,
but I mean, I guess I had to roll with them though.
hey, if Purdue wins though, you're going to win whatever pool you're in because nobody else is.
Oh yeah.
You're that guy.
Okay, move us on to the next bracket here. Let's go ahead. Bottom half of the Midwest region: Butler and Texas, 6
Ooh,
versus
this the
11.
one. I'm personally. I'm gonna go with Texas. They've been shaky this year, and Barnes, he on the hot seat, but they snuck in there. Just ain't feeling Butler, and I know Butler has a good history, but I'm gonna go with Texas.
All right. Anybody else?
I'm gonna go with the history. The history points to Butler.
It does, definitely does.
I'm gonna
You
go
played
with
Butler in March Madness one year, didn't you?
We're not gonna talk about
What
that.
happened?
I'm just asking why you know.
We're gonna talk about
What
Shots
you don't wanna,
fired.
why you don't want to talk about it? You want to talk
Shots
about
fired.
everything
Get
else?
on to the March Madness, buddy.
Okay, so we got 1 for each. Jarrell,
Yeah, I'm going Texas.
All
I'm gonna
right.
stay with Texas. Rick Barnes. Yeah.
Xavier.
Yeah, I'm rocking with Texas too.
All right, so we got Texas, the 11 seed, moving on. Notre Dame and Northeastern. Anybody for Notre Dame?
I'm going
I'm
Notre
going Notre
Dame
Dame
straight
all
up. They've
the
been
way.
looking
Notre Dame.
impressive. Don't
All
know why
the
they
way.
ain't a number 2 seed.
They put
And
90 up on UNC the other day.
Don't know why they won the ACC, and they a number 3 seed in probably the toughest. I don't want to match up with Kentucky if they got to, but they did them wrong. But I'm going with Notre Dame though. If that's a team to beat them,
I think we're all solid on Notre Dame, right? Anybody?
who they playing?
I
Northeastern.
don't know.
Oh, good
I
luck.
don't
Good night.
know.
Good luck, Northeastern.
Northeastern.
All right, Wichita State, Indiana.
See, this one it gets
That
funny.
gets tough.
That's history.
Wichita State's got
history
that
on
history,
history.
too. So
like-
nobody's got the history
I
of
like
Indiana.
New history on
Casey?
old history.
Me personally, I think I like Wichita State. We have the same kind of run and gun type of offense, the defense, the press, all of that.
The Shockers.
So I'm gonna go
Indiana. Shout out to
Indiana.
Tom Crean.
Shout out to
Okay.
Shocker.
Plus-
That's the old
former
coach.
Marquette,
Look
yeah.
at him.
Oh, he coached me for 3 years.
Yeah.
But guess what? They got a point guard named Yogi.
I watched Yogi.
Can't
We
bet
watched
ag-
them
Can't
together.
bet against him. Him and old boy, what's his name? Van Fleet.
Van Vliet? Yeah.
Van Vliet.
Fred Van
Whatever.
Vliet.
Yeah, that'd be a good matchup though for the point guard position.
Okay, so we got 1 for each.
I'm going Indiana.
I'm rolling with what Casey said. I'm going Wichita.
There you
Okay,
go, Bull.
Xavier.
I'm taking Indiana.
Indiana. I'm gonna break
Yeah,
the
we
tie.
split.
I'm gonna break the tie with Wichita.
I'm
Okay,
talking about.
we got Wichita going on.
Shouts out.
Kansas and New Mexico State. New Mexico State just beat CSU Bakersfield in the WAC tournament.
Good
Good luck, New Mexico. Can we get to the next one?
I'm gonna take New Mexico State.
Stop.
That's just because I'm a Missouri guy,
Okay,
though.
I like
All right.
That's Kansas.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go back and pick the second round games there for a minute, and we'll finish that whole region off. Okay, so we got Texas versus Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Everybody Notre Dame?
Notre Dame.
Okay, Notre Dame it is. Wichita State and Kansas, battle of the Sunflower State.
Kansas.
Ooh.
Everybody like Kansas?
I'm gonna go Wichita State.
I like
Good
it.
luck.
far you think they going?
Yeah.
that's they
Nah,
What do you
this
get, Jarrell?
ain't the same
I'm
Wichita.
Kansas. I'm
Kansas.
definitely
Okay, we got
Kansas.
Kansas. Okay, Kansas versus Notre Dame, Sweet 16.
Nah, now, I don't know.
Nah, he don't
I'm
know.
gonna back up.
I'm taking Kansas on that one.
Okay,
Okay,
got one
Kansas
Kansas,
who?
Kansas, Notre Dame.
Oh, Kansas.
two Kansas.
Well, I'm done. I mean, Kansas out for me.
Okay,
All right.
I'm going Notre
So
Dame.
I'm going Notre Dame.
Okay, we still got 2-1. Oh,
Y'all
well,
believe
okay,
in
then
Notre
we're
Dame a
2-2.
little too much.
I got Wichita State going, I think, to the
I'm
Elite
going
Eight.
Notre Dame.
Ooh.
Hey, dude.
So I think we got Notre Dame,
To
guys.
each his own. I'm
say
going
we gotta go
Notre
Notre
I
Dame.
Dame.
say Notre Dame.
Okay, so Notre Dame, Kentucky is the Elite Eight. To go to the Final Four, can Notre Dame do it?
No way.
Good luck.
No
Good luck
way.
and good night.
Nah, they ain't the one.
God,
They ain't
let's,
the
Okay,
one.
I'm putting it down.
let's
the
hope
guys say
that's not the
Kentucky out of the
matchup.
Midwest. Okay,
Yeah, I think they're gonna make it.
all right. Let's move on here. This is the West. You go down to Staples Center and see the finals of this one.
Oh, wow.
Wisconsin versus
Dope.
Coastal Carolina. Anybody? The Chanticleers of Coastal Carolina.
No, I got family from that area, but good luck, Coastal Carolina. We're going with Wisconsin. This
All right,
one.
Wisconsin moves
Love
on.
y'all though.
The Ducks or the Cowboys? Oregon, Oklahoma State.
I'm gonna go with the Ducks.
I'm going Oregon.
Everybody likes Oregon.
Yeah, I'm going to say Oregon,
Okay,
too.
Oregon.
Oklahoma
Oregon it is.
State.
It's hard to beat.
Okay,
them.
Yeah, good luck. Good
Arkansas and Wofford.
That may happen. I'm not going
may
to lie
That
to you.
could be the
may
one.
be
Right,
the
that
one.
one.
Hold on,
sound
let me
like
look
the
at
one
other
right
one.
I think that may be the one.
That
Okay.
might be the one.
You guys taking Wofford?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I gotta stick with my SEC, man.
You sticking with Arkansas?
Sticking
Okay.
with the SEC. Arkansas.
This might be the one. Too.
Yeah, I'm going with Arkansas too.
That's really a toss-up, though.
All right, so we're gonna take
Let's not
Arkansas.
let somebody break it up.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll stick with Arkansas. North Carolina and Harvard.
This might be the one.
Good luck.
UNC just a little too athletic for them boys.
Maybe if we are starting a business.
Yeah.
If it was Quiz Bowl, we might go Harvard.
You said what?
If it was Quiz Bowl, we might go Harvard.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, we're definitely going
I'm
Harvard.
going Harvard.
You know what North Carolina do?
I know how-
Shouts out to North Carolina too, though. Didn't mean to do that.
know who's going to win that battle.
But yeah, I'm definitely going
On the basketball
UNC.
court, UNC it is.
Yeah.
Okay, Wisconsin versus Oregon, second round.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, I'm still rolling with them Badgers.
Wisconsin's tough, man. Frank the Tank Kaminsky.
Frank
Frank
the
the
Tank.
Tank.
Frank the Tank.
Yeah,
I'm going Wisconsin.
I'm going against Wisconsin the first chance I get, though.
I know.
All right. It's not this one though. Okay, Arkansas, UNC.
That's gonna be a nice matchup.
Both like to run.
North Carolina.
But you know what? Shouts out to Big Meeks. he gonna be back. You know, he didn't have a good tournament, good conference tournament. I think he gonna get back going. So yeah, shouts out to Big Meeks. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
yeah,
we're going
UNC.
Tar Heels here, everybody.
Yeah,
Is that the
I'm going
consensus?
Tar Heels.
Okay, so North Carolina, Wisconsin. Good one.
North
I'm
Carolina.
still going Wisconsin.
Carolina, Wisconsin.
UNC.
You go Wisconsin, Xavier.
Wisconsin.
All right, Wisconsin
solid.
wins at 3-1. Wisconsin into the Elite Eight. Okay, moving on. Move on to the bottom half of that bracket. We got Xavier, and the TBD here is Ole Miss or BYU.
I say if Ole Miss in it, I'm gonna go Ole Miss, man.
You're going
Oh,
SEC.
let me drop. Hold on, let me drop the
SEC.
pen. Look at this for a
I
second.
don't know about this one.
I like
I-
BYU.
You like BYU over your namesake?
Nah,
Your namesake.
definitely.
Xavier.
I don't know. BYU, Ole Miss.
I kind of like
I'm
BYU.
trying to figure out who's going to win that game.
Yeah.
Okay, so the way this works is, though, you could take TBD, whoever it is, if you want to.
I'm taking TBD.
Oh, yeah, I'm taking
I'm
them.
gonna go TBD then. I'm
All
gonna
right.
just type in TBD.
To be determined.
I'm a
Moving
TBD
on.
I'm a
alumni.
TBD day.
TBD.
You
Okay,
don't
so
know
we
who's
got
gonna
the
be
BYU
after this
Ole Miss
round.
winner. Moving on. Baylor, everybody like Baylor, Georgia State.
Oh yeah,
I like
Baylor.
Baylor. Yeah,
that's the
definitely.
land of athletes right there. I don't
Yeah, it
know what
is.
they got in the water. They just find the athletes. Shouts out to Quincy Acey too. You know,
All right.
used to come out. here.
Quincy Miller. You know.
VCU and Ohio State.
Ooh,
VCU.
VCU. I like their game.
I'm going Ohio State.
Ohio State.
I might go
I may
Old Town
go-
too. I might go with the Ohio State.
Okay, we got two Ohio States.
Yeah.
Sherelle.
I'm with you on
I
that.
may go VCU.
All right, we're 2-2. What I pick? Ohio State. It is. That's our tiebreaker. All right. Ohio State moves on against Arizona. Everybody okay with that?
Of course,
All right.
of course.
Okay, second round games. TBD against Baylor.
Baylor.
TBD, you're done.
Yeah, Baylor.
Shouts out to
Baylor.
Baylor again.
But TBD, your fault, boy.
Yeah, it is fine.
Your fault.
Mm-hmm. <laughs>
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Everybody like Baylor there?
Yeah.
Okay, Baylor against Arizona or Ohio State?
Arizona.
Arizona's good. Arizona, Baylor.
Good luck, Baylor. Shouts out to Arizona. Yeah.
Okay, I happen to think now we got Wisconsin, Arizona. I think these are the two best teams in the
That's
country
one.
outside of
That's
Kentucky.
the one
Yeah.
right there. That's going to be the matchup, y'all.
So who do we like?
I like Wisconsin.
Take
They
Wisconsin.
have too much.
Okay.
Arizona.
I'm going Arizona.
Them athletes gonna
Okay,
get
so
the
we
best
Get
of
them
them.
at that point.
We got 2-2. I love this matchup. I want Arizona.
I might take Arizona. Can I go